It's that. Time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
Now here is Davis. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. West draws the double. Washington, that's good. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Washington, that's good.
Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed a shot.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. And Shaq with the slam.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Philadelphia, trailing here by 8. Maxey with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Outside, Levine. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kick out to Levine. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Dallas moving the ball around. Dallas again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
Now here's LaVine. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. And now Philadelphia on the break. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Outside for Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Shaq. 1:06 left in the first.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Mavericks leading by 11. Now, here is Russell. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Daniels. Here's Bona. The rebound by Paul George. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
High-intensity play from Paul George, taking it to the defense.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And George drops them both. And so here is Dallas. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Russell. Down low. Here's Bona. Here's Risacher. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Dallas. They lead by 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Russell. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Mavericks leading by 7. Pass to Risacher. And the dunk by Risacher.
Yeah, if you give Risacher a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Inside, Reza Shea. Here's Okongwu. And it's flagged with the rebound. The 76ers trailed 5-5. Here's Maxey. To the paint. George, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Maxey into the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And there's the call on Reza Shea. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's the floater. Outside Daniels. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Reza Shea. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Reza Shea's got 4 points this quarter. And the rejection by Gafford. Out left to the wing. Now Reza Shea goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Here's Maxey. And the rejection by Gafford. To the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Make the noise for your Sixers, TNT.
41 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Christie. Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. And they get it. Not stopping O'Neal in close. Wow, what a play.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. LaVine wide open. Drills the three-pointer. LaVine's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
And so it's Dallas, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here's Lowry. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Great D that time from Davis. Mavericks leading by 12. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Levine. Back to West. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now Washington covered by Payton. And then Washington with the dunk.
One reason Levine has been an all-star, Zach can be the playmaker or the scorer.
Outside, Payton. O'Neal at the elbow. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Inside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. The 76ers trailed by 16. Screen by O'Neal. Maxey attacking. And Davis sends it back.
Oh, it's that length of AD helping his team down low.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Edgecombe. And he drops it in from the low post. Edgecombe's got his second basket of the night.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Let's hear it for your 76ers youth dance team.
Dallas leading by 14. Kick out to Levine. Left side, Daniel. Pass to Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Philadelphia with the ball. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Kevin?
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Here's Levine. Outside for Davis. Got a piece of it. Pass to West. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Dallas, no good that time either. The 76ers trailed by 12. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. No good on that one. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the 86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And he makes the first.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. 1:31 left in the third. Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Flagg. His three-pointer's off the mark. Dallas leading by 14. The 11-footer. Kick out to Levine. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Levine's got 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's going around the perimeter ready to fire.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Mavericks leading by 15. Right side, Russell. Pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Maxey into the lane. That one drops for him. He's got 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Over Maxey. Again, the Mavericks score.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Outside, Maxey. Now, Flagg. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here is Russell. Pass to Alexander Walker. Knocks down the three ball.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the 76ers making a change here. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Driving to the basket. That's all good, and that's his fifth basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
Edgecombe with the steal. It's George on the wing. Reza Shea with the steal. And they're on the break. And it's Bona missing. Down low. It's tipped. Reza Shea with the steal. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Gafford. Knocked loose. Edgecombe brings the double team. Gafford misses. The 76ers trailed by 18. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. What a move by PG with the hard finish.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Mavericks leading by 16. West outside. Outside, LaVine. Fires the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The shot by George, wide open. Again, Philadelphia.
You can see the IQ from PG there, deciding to keep it off the pick.
West with the ball. Here's Edgecombe. Maxey trying again. Rebounding and scoring, Shaquille O'Neal.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
A huge two-handed slam.
I'll tell you, we're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
O'Neal there for the rebound. The 76ers trailed by 10. George, one-handed.
Heady point from George, finding that board and getting two.
.156 left in the fourth quarter. West outside. Now Washington. 6 to shoot. The shot. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Now O'Neal. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Mavericks leading by 8. Now here's LaVine. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Mavericks.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
First team foul.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now LaVine. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll